Hi, I'm Dennis Rodkin. I write the Deal Estate column for Chicago Magazine, and this is DEQs, where I answer readers' real estate questions. Chris in Uptown asks, we bought a 2-bed, 2-bath in Uptown 3 years ago. We're looking to sell and buy a single family or a 2-flat where we could rent out 1 unit. We're looking at Ukrainian Village, Bucktown, and Wicker Park. We're open to writing a check at closing, but not a huge one. Wanted to get your thoughts. Do we bite the bullet now and move somewhere where we'd be happier long-term from a size and location perspective? Yes, Chris, I would take the loss on the condo now and move. You may take a big loss on that sale, which is what you're worried about, but with very low interest rates and very low prices, you're likely to make up that loss on your buy side. And in addition, the amount you stand to lose isn't likely to shrink a lot in the course of 2013 and possibly later. With values expected to only go up a little bit, if they go up at all, in the Chicago area and in Uptown, you may not gain anything by staying any longer. There's no guarantee, of course, that you will make up that loss, and that's for a few reasons that are specific to your situation. The neighborhoods you're looking at haven't lost as much in value as the neighborhood you're coming from, so there's sort of an extra step up when you make your move. And on top of that, you're planning to move to what I'm going to call a more stable class of housing. Single-family homes haven't busted as far as condos have in these past several years in most neighborhoods. So that's another extra step up that you'll be taking when you move. Nevertheless, I still think you should move. Prices are starting to move up in many of the places you're looking at, so you're better off buying now to lock in prices, and you also want to lock in interest rates. Interest rates, while still very low, have been rising and are expected to rise through the rest of 2013, so that eats up the amount of money you can spend. And if you do buy a 2-flat, you're, in a sense, mitigating those extra steps I talked about, because you would have rental income coming in from the unit that you're not living in, which increases your affordability at the same time that those other steps are decreasing your affordability. Another reason I think you should do it is that you just bought 3 years ago, you say. So you bought when a lot of the decline had already happened. You may have bought above today's prices, you probably did buy above today's prices, but at least you bought below the boom years' prices. That means that your losses may not be as great as somebody who had bought just a few years prior to you. That is, if we don't count the costs of moving, which include agent commissions and other things, those aren't amortized over as many years when you move in just 3 as you're talking about. Nevertheless, you stand to lose the same money now as you would a year from now or later, so why not make the jump now and get started living your life in the new place? Thanks for your question. Send me more at dennis@rodkin.com.